Hydrosphere. The total amount of water in the earth is known as hydrosphere. The water may be in liquid, gas or solid. The study of water is known as hydrosphere. Hydrological cycle. Hydrological cycle is also known as water cycle. This is the cycling process of water. There are 4 processes in hydrological cycle or water cycle. They are evaporation, condensation, precipitation and collection. Evaporation. Evaporation is the first process in hydrological cycle or water cycle. The water will change into gaseous form by the heat of the sun. Gaseous state of water is known as water vapor. Condensation. Condensation is the reverse process of evaporation. After evaporation, the water vapor goes up and it forms clouds. When the cool air touches the clouds, the water vapor in the clouds changed into water or hail. The process of changing the state of water vapor into water or hail is known as condensation. Precipitation. When the clouds becomes too heavy, it falls as rain or snow. This is known as precipitation. Collection. After the water had precipitated, it goes back to the ocean. This is known as collection. How much water had evaporated, it will be goes back to the ocean again. Fresh water. The water which contains less amount of salt dissolved in it is known as fresh water. Pure water is nothing but fresh water. 1% of fresh water is available in our earth. Examples of fresh waters are rivers, groundwater, lake, rainwater, etc. We are using this fresh water only. Saline water. The water which has more salt dissolved in it is known as saline water. Saline water is nothing but salt water. The salt such as chlorine, sodium, sulfur, calcium, potassium and magnesium dissolved in the ocean and sea water. 99% of salt water present in our earth. The amount of salt in the ocean varies from place to place. If there is 1000 grams of seawater, it contains 35 grams of salt. We are getting the salt from this ocean water by evaporating the water and finally collecting the salt. Temperature. The measure of hot or cold is known as temperature. The ocean water's temperature varies from place to place. The surface of the ocean will be hotter than the deeper ocean water. The equatorial region will be hotter than the region nearest pole. Waves. Waves are caused by wind. The rise and fall of the sea and ocean is known as waves. The upper part of the wave is known as crest, while the lower part is known as trough. The height of wave is known as wave height, and the measure of wave height is between the crest to the trough. The length of the wave is known as wavelength. The measure of wavelength is between first crest to the next crest. Tides. The rise and fall of the sea or ocean by the gravitational force of moon and sun is known as tides. During the full moon and new moon, the earth, sun, moon are in straight line. So the gravitational force is high and it pulls the ocean very high. The tide which occurs in eclipse time is known as spring tide, and the tide which occurs in the last quarter and first quarter of moon is known as neap tide. Ocean current. The continuous movement of ocean in the definite direction is known as ocean current. The speed of the ocean current varies from 2 to 10 km per hour. There are 2 types of ocean currents. They are warm ocean current and cold ocean current. Importance of hydrosphere. Hydrosphere is important for us to drink, cooking food, bathing, etc. It is used for crops to irrigate. The plants need water to grow. Marine organisms need water to live. Electricity is generated in the water. Even we get salt from the water. Water bodies are one of the responsible for weather and climatic changes. So it is our duty to protect and save hydrosphere. Thank you.